We get a villager with 6 minutes of strength. Do you have anything good? An emerald for 4 bread. Are you serious right now? I'm not gonna give you an emerald for 4 bread. You know what, zombie? Come here. Come here, zombie. Just take care of him, because he's trying to rip me off again. I don't know what's wrong with him. You finish him off for me, okay? Hey guys, it's Pat and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today it's going to be a mod showcase on the Craftable Animals mod. And as you can probably imagine, this mod gives you the ability to craft animals. And not only that, guys, you could craft every single mob in Minecraft. And not only stuff that spawns, you could craft like a pigman on a spider. If I saw that, I'd probably have a heart attack. And guys, Bommy is joining us for today, and keep in mind, he is not craftable. And actually, I did want to mention this mod does have an extension for Mo Creatures, so you can craft every single animal and mob from Mo Creatures too. They gotta add a Bommy extension. If they did that, that would be awesome. But yeah, you can actually craft every single thing. It's crazy. But the thing is, guys, I'm not going to be going over all the crafting recipes because it would drive you crazy. There's got to be at least 100 crafting recipes in this mod, so I'd recommend using not enough items. If you don't, you're going to go insane. But we are going to get started with the golems and the villagers. So normally you can actually like make a golem, but villagers is not something you could normally craft. And the recipes are pretty much stuff that has to do with what you're crafting. So with the villager, it's kind of weird. Like, let's see this green villager right here. To make him an emerald and a door, I know one is really strange. I think it's a priest. So to make a priest, guys, it's stick. Actually, that's kind of like a cross. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. So if you needed to, on your first day of Minecraft, you could get a priest and you could pray because you might need the help. But yeah, you can craft any of these. You can actually make your own village if you want to. And the way this works, guys, is you right click and bam, you crafted a villager. It's weird, I know, but it's kind of awesome. Do you have anything good to trade? All right, that's not too bad, actually. Normally it'd be like, you know, give me 7,000 emeralds for a piece of pork. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, the recipes on some of these guys, I'm going to show them real quick. Like, they actually are the same as they would be in Minecraft. So an iron golem, it's the same exact thing. So not too much has changed there. But you can actually craft anything you could think of. And yeah, these are pretty normal. You kind of just, you know, right click them, put them down. But there is a couple really... Oh my god, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that. You're evil. Bommy, are you right? He landed right on this block, actually. Can't believe you went after him. I forgot about that. Definitely not spawning in the iron golem. But yeah, all you have to do is right click him, and there are some special things you could use. You can like make statues and stuff like that, and you could also make a spawner to make your own mob farm, which is really cool. Because you're probably wondering like, why would you make something out of the materials and then just make it to kill it again? You can actually make like tons of them. So I'll show you guys that after. But now we are on to the animals. And you can get every variety. I can get any color of sheep I want, and any horse, and a squid. You can even get an angry wolf. Get an angry wolf right here. Let's get a pink sheep. I'm just going to get a couple things, because honestly, guys, if I spawned in every single thing, it would take forever. Mushroom's actually a really cool one, because normally, you know, you got to find a mushroom biome. Let's make this one just out of curiosity. It's going to be a cow and also mushrooms. And for a cow, it's a bunch of raw beef. So yeah, you actually need to kill these animals to get the materials to craft them. But eventually you can make a spawner and get like 1 billion of them if you want. Alright, so let me get a couple cool ones. We'll get a chicken. Those things never die. And we'll get a normal cow. So yeah, same thing. Just right click. It's really simple. The mod is so easy to use. And it's kind of cool to have your own mushroom farm. Sometimes it's really hard to find these diseased cows with the mushrooms stuck to their heads. It's scary. Alright, so we're getting a pink sheep and also an angry wolf. Like, why would you want an angry wolf? I have no idea. I don't want to get bit by a wolf. So we're just going to kill it. Just going to kill it. And guys, I did want to show really quick, there is so many horses, it's ridiculous. There's got to be like 40 here. And this is why I'm not going over the crafting recipes. You're going to need not enough items, and then you can make any kind of horse you want. There's just so many to choose from. And you can see every single color of sheep too. But now guys, I went into creative because I figured that was smart for the mobs, because, you know, mobs are going to attack me. And you could even create any size slime and any size magma too. So I'm going to get like a giant one because giant ones are cool. And here's what I was talking about before, guys. You could actually get like a zombie pigman jockey. We'll get one of those. We'll get a creeper jockey. Some of the normal stuff here, like a ghast, a skeleton, normal spider. Let's see. What's weird here? There's got to be something weird. We'll get a charged creeper. That is so cool. So yeah, you can have your own farm of like charged creepers. That would be so epic. And we'll get in some giant magmas. Like, why would you want to craft that? I don't know. You can have a farm of every single animal in the game. If you love pets and stuff like that, you're probably really going to enjoy this mod. Let's just get in a giant slime too. And we'll get in a big man jockey. That is not something you normally see. Imagine if you were in the nether and you just saw that. It looks like you're a little uncomfortable. You really don't have a good seat, do you, bro? Alright, so this is the creeper. The creeper's just standing on top of it. So yeah, stuff that isn't normally in Minecraft can actually be crafted as well. One of the cool things about this mod is you can actually craft the bosses too. So if you want to fight the Ender Dragon or the Wither or make a mob farm out of them fighting like 20 of them at the same time, you actually could. You could even make the giant zombie and even Ender Crystals for your Ender Dragon fight. And the thing about them, guys, they don't blow up if you break them. I just wanted to put that out there. And even if you wanted to use them for decoration, you could too. But we're going to go over this stuff after because, you know, it's kind of going to wreck my world pretty bad. And we're going to go on to the important items. And as I mentioned before, there's other stuff you can do. You don't just have to right-click the ground with them. Honestly, you probably won't be doing that anyway. Alright, so this right here is actually supposed to, like, teach you about this mod. So if you get confused, guys, you can find this in creative. There is no recipe for it. And if you open it up, it kind of gets in the way with, like, not enough items. But it has all the information about the entire mod. And I'm not really going to go through it, but it's got recipes and all kinds of stuff in here. So it can be super useful. I gotta admit, there's a pretty weird feature in this mod, and you can actually wear any of the animals or mobs as a hat. So I really always wanted to wear a giant zombie as a hat, so I'm totally gonna do that. And honestly, I feel like it's me. Like, this is really me right here. I can't even see the top of it. It's so big. So yeah, its real size is actually there. Let's try something a little smaller. Cave spider, zombie jockey. So this one, you know, this looks cool. It's like a little version of it. I guess this one is too. It's just that giant zombies are very large, guys. They are very big and not usually for hats. I wonder how this would look. Yeah, I could switch this all day. I know there's a hat mod, but still, this is very funny. And a lot of different options with it too. Maybe a charged creeper. Oh, that looks so cool. And now, guys, we're on to what I was talking about before. You can actually create a spawner that gives you an infinite amount of anything you craft, making this mod definitely worth it. And to make this thing, it's pretty easy. It's iron bars in a square like that. So I think we're going to go a little bit further away from Bobby here because I really want to try something. All right, we'll go up here. It should be safe. So if I was to do this, I probably want like iron golems or something like that. And with this, I could get tons of them for free. I already got 2 of them right there. That is so cool. So you could have like guards for your home. Or if you want like an experience farm, it could be so cool with any kind of mob you want. Or just like animals for a little farm. Next up, guys, we are on to the animal display case. And at the moment, it doesn't have a recipe, but it's really cool looking. It's like the coolest block I've ever seen before. It's got faces of so many mobs. So all you have to do is right-click this and then choose what you want to display. It's basically a statue. So let's say I want a creeper jockey. We got to get something cool. And I'm not going to mess with the settings this second, but look at that. It stands right on top of the block, and it looks kind of cool. And if you go to advanced settings, you can do some crazy stuff. Like, I could scale this up really huge. Should we go the biggest possible? I think we should. All right, I'm not even sure what the max is here, guys. All right, it looks like it's 12.5. So if I wanted to, I could make the coolest statue ever. Look at that creeper jockey. That is very big right there. And there's a couple other things you could do. I'm probably going to shrink it down a little bit because right now it's freaking massive. And you can turn it off too if you want to. That is so big. Alright, so we're going to put it at like a smaller size like this. You can rotate it. And when you rotate it, actually, it continues to rotate around. Which is kind of an interesting feature. And in here, a couple things. You can like move it to the sides. So this is actually like moving the side of the block it's on. And I think this one is like up or down. Yeah, it's higher in the air now. And the last setting right here. Let me see, where's this actually? Let me set this back to 0. So this one, yeah, just to the side again. So you can really put it anywhere, and then you can kind of get it out of the way of this block too. I got a really good idea, guys. We're going to take the Wither and put him in here, and I just want to make him massive. We got to do it. The Wither would be so cool in here. Look at that. That is so scary. You can even troll your friends with that. You can be like, the Wither has taken over the world, because that is a really big Wither. That is so sick. Imagine if it could fight. That would be really scary. But yeah, very interesting things you can do with this. Fun way to like showcase the different mobs you've crafted and stuff like that. Yeah, it even says Wither right there. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. Scared me for a second. And the next one is the Minimizer. And this one actually allows you to turn something into its baby form. So all you really have to do is smack him with it, and then it becomes a baby. So cow, can you come here for a second? Just smack him like you're going to punch him, and now we've got a little baby cow. It's so cool. Let's go over to the mushroom and the villager over here. So yeah, all you have to do is just smack him in the face, and then you get the baby form. Are you afraid, villager? Alright, there we go. Seriously, I don't understand how that is a baby. You just look weird. You look really strange, like you're really miniature. But also, guys, you can reverse this. If you right-click him, it turns him back. And let's try to get on the cow here. So you can actually, like, turn them back and forth between babies and their grown-up form. And now, guys, we are on to the animal bow. And this one has no crafting recipe at the moment, but they're probably going to add one in real soon. And the way it works is you shoot it and it actually spawns in an animal that's in your inventory. So right now, I got the zombie villager, like, first thing. So when I shoot it, and you actually do need arrows for this, guys, it's going to shoot out one, as you can see. Which was probably a bad idea, because he's actually going to attack me. But the cool feature about this is it doesn't, like, take anything from your inventory except for the arrows. So you can get as many as you want, which is kind of cool. But yeah, right now, guys, there is no crafting recipe for this one. If you're really interested in making some kind of animal or mob farm, this one is going to be super useful, and that is the animal soul. And to make it, guys, it is just going to be an Eye of Ender and a diamond, and really, it's like a Pokeball. So basically, if you want to pick up something, all you have to do is right-click it, and now I've got like a cow soul in my inventory, and I can move it somewhere else. So I can just go over here, and then right-click, and the cow is right there. So really easy for moving stuff around. If like one of your animals escape, just grab him up, and it's pretty cheap too, and just toss him somewhere else. For some reason, guys, I feel like I have to try this. So let's say this dude is on the loose, just take your animal soul and pick him up. I can't believe that works. So yeah, if a giant zombie's on the loose, guys, you know exactly what to do. Just put him in his Pokeball and you got him in your hand, which, is this really big? Just checking. It's kind of big in my hand, isn't it? It's like half the size of me. And guys, the last item in this mod is the Animal Armorer. And to make this one, it's really simple. It's just cobblestone like in a shirt form. You don't actually wear this, but you can armor any kind of mob that normally wears armor. So if you know what I mean, like a zombie can wear armor, but the creeper naturally does not wear armor because he's got no arms. So all you got to do is right click it and choose exactly what you want to do here. So let's say I want a zombie villager to have like a billion things on that. I can totally do that. So I'm going to give him a golden chest plate, a diamond helmet, diamond pants, gold boots, and a diamond sword. And you can even give him up to 5 potion effects. So just for an example, we'll give him strength 2. And then when you're done, just grab it from here. And when you spawn it in, it's going to give you that. Dude, it's so cool. So if I right click, there we go. And hey, you're not a villager anymore. You're not a villager. You were totally a villager a second ago. And you have really high defense. It doesn't even hurt you, does it? I'm actually smacking him with himself. So it's definitely very cool. You can make a really strong zombie. You can train combat against him. And yeah, it can go on anyone that naturally can wear armor. And guys, I did want to show real quick, if you put something in here that can't wear armor, it's kind of going to tell you. Like, if you want to put armor on a villager, it just isn't possible. You can tell by the millions of X's. But one thing you can do is give him a potion effect. So let's say the farmer really wants strength, which isn't going to help at all. You can still do it anyway, because it's cool. So if I right click him, we get a villager with 6 minutes of strength. Do you have anything good? An emerald for 4 bread. Are you serious right now? I'm not going to give you an emerald for 4 bread. You know what, zombie? Come here. Come here, zombie. Just take care of him, because he's trying to rip me off again. I don't know what's wrong with him. You finish him off for me, okay? I know I mentioned it before, guys, and you actually can craft bosses. And I don't know if it's a good decision or not. It's probably not, because, you know, they destroy blocks and stuff like that. But if you want, just right-click the ground with, like, a wither, and then you got withers to fight, and they're kind of roaming around your world. And look, the Ender Dragon broke all these blocks. And if you're feeling crazy, what you can do is put down a spawner and get yourself, like, 1,000,000 Ender Dragons. And the funny thing about it is it actually asks you if you really want to do it. So if you right click it, it's like, are you sure? That's kind of stupid. So all you have to do is click it again and bam, the Ender Dragon spawns, which is going to be really destructive. If you put down the spawner, it might be hard to stop it if a lot spawn in. Just tossing that out there, guys. But yeah, there's a lot of different options. And if you want to make it even harder for yourself, put down some Ender Crystals. You can break them. They won't explode. You can actually just punch these things. And I'm a little nervous to go into survival for this. You know, let's try it. All right, I'm going to go into survival and show you these things do not blow up. So I can kind of just punch it and it automatically goes away. And that is why you can use it as a decoration piece too. You don't need to worry about like something bad happening and it blowing up in your face. But keep in mind, guys, even though it just breaks automatically, it's still going to heal the Ender Dragon. So be careful and don't make like 50 of those next to an Ender Dragon spawner or you may never get rid of it. But yeah, guys, that is about all there is to show with this mod. It allows you to craft pretty much any animal or mob, even stuff that isn't normally in Minecraft. If you want to check it out, the download, as always, is in the description. And if you enjoyed the review and the commentary, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will see you next time for another Minecraft video.